just a naughty little newbie, waiting for the NSA to penetrate my ports. Citizens of the world, are you ready for dead sex?
The No Compromise DLC is one of the strangest things I've ever played, and I really don't know how to feel about it. This DLC isn't bad by any stretch of the imagination, it's just weird, even by Watch Dogs 2 standards. The story starts off with Marcus learning about someone named Alejandro Jakovsky, who is making DedSec porn. Yeah, this video is definitely getting demonetized. Anyway, this first mission is pretty explicit, which is to be expected considering the story we're dealing with here. You'll break into a porn studio, control a sex robot that has some pretty interesting dialogue, and spank Alejandro for the world to see. There's definitely a lot happening in this first mission, but overall, I actually enjoyed it. They didn't just reuse a building interior from the main game, but instead created something entirely new for this DLC, which was nice to see. The only downside to this first mission is that you're mostly using cameras and NetHack, so there really isn't any unique gameplay. But hey, at least you'll be entertained with everything else that's happening. Now, the second mission is completely different in terms of tone. After a night out celebrating, Marcus gets kidnapped by the Bratva. Next thing you know, you're waking up in a trunk about to get crushed by a compactor. Like I said, the story goes in a completely different direction. One little detail I really like though is when you wake up, you go into a first-person perspective, which is really the only time this happens in the entire game. There really isn't much you can do, but it's a nice touch, especially for DLC. The mission itself is also pretty unique as Marcus has all of his stuff taken. That means no weapons, no drones, no RC jumper, forcing you to take a completely stealth approach, at least for a few minutes. As for the third mission, you want to have some revenge on the Bratva, and once you have their location, you find out they're trying to frame DedSec since they're working with Alejandro, who's pissed because you spanked him. This mission is fairly simple as you're destroying some drugs and cars. There's really nothing special about it. And the last mission is just as disappointing. You'll drive around distracting the Bratva for a few minutes until Wrench tells you to steal one of their boats. And that's it. You shoot off some fireworks and call it a night. So yeah, as you can see, the story is all over the place in terms of tone and doesn't really have a satisfying ending. It's sad because the DLC actually starts off pretty strong, albeit weird, but still pretty strong, and it just gets worse as each mission goes on. Not to mention, I beat the entire thing in just 1 hour, which is pretty disappointing. Thankfully, the No Compromise DLC does offer some extra stuff as far as content goes. You can unlock the air shotgun, which sends people flying. It's an awesome gun. There's also the sniper stun rifle, which is pretty self-explanatory. So if you like non-lethal weapons, these are great additions to the game. This DLC also offers 3 unique outfits. There's a police outfit, a paramedic outfit, and a fireman outfit. And what's great about all of these is they offer a unique ability. So for example, the paramedic can actually revive a random NPC, the fireman outfit can make someone faint by dancing, and the police outfit can diffuse heated situations. So overall, this DLC isn't that bad for the price. I just wish the story was a tad bit longer and offered some better missions, especially towards the end. Anyways, that's going to bring us to the end of this video. Let me know what you think about everything in the comments down below, and I'll see you all later.